In this video, we'll learn about InVideo AI. Now, this tool is a little different from the other tools. Here, you can use generative AI to make images and videos, or you can use AI to make explainer videos, UGC ads, short videos, using the already existing stock images and stock videos. So let's start. So here it says, give me a topic, your point of view, and instructions in any language. So I'll paste a very simple topic, explain the current situation of climate change in the world, and I'll click on generate my video. It will start creating a video. Now it has confirmed what the title would be, the current state of climate change worldwide. The content has been processed. Now it is ideating from the content. Now it is asking us the strategy, duration, and the platform that we want to use it for. The creative strategy is urgency for action, solution oriented, or global impact focus. Let me go towards a global impact focus because we're talking the global reality of climate change. This is the title that it has come up with. Duration, let's say I want it to be just a minute. Platform, YouTube. Now, here, if you can see stock media, this is what I was talking about. It will use stock images and stock videos to generate this video for us. You can go to generative light where it will start to generate its own AI made content. Now this will require credits. As you can see here, 15 credits. And this aspect of InVideo is only for premium users. It's not for free users. So as a free user, you cannot access any of the generative aspects. Like you can see the plugins, text to clip, text to image, all of these, you will not be able to access if you're on a free plan. It's not a freemium tool also where they can give you any credits. If you click here, it says that generative light costs 8 credits per minute. So I can't go with the generative light factor. If I go to storyboard also, it also takes credit. So I can't be using that as well. So for free users, you can only use stock media to then make a video of your choice. Then when I click on generate, it will start generating a video. You can see the progress here. Once it's 100%, we will see how the video looks like. So after waiting for about 2 minutes, this video is ready. Now I'll move the volume to maximum. The maximum resolution is 1080p. You can change the speed from here. It's a basic media player. I'll show this to you in full screen.
I'm sure you've heard the news: wildfires, floods, record heat waves. But what's really going on with our planet? Here's the global climate crisis, explained in a minute. Right now, climate change is at a tipping point. 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded, with cities across Europe, Asia, and the US breaking temperature records. Ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland are melting faster than scientists predicted, raising sea levels and threatening coastal cities. Wild weather is becoming the new normal. Think hurricanes in places that never had them before, and droughts turning farmland into dust. But it's not all doom and gloom. Countries are investing in renewable energy, electric cars are on the rise, and people everywhere are pushing for cleaner, greener choices. The challenge: we need global action, fast, to cut emissions and protect the future. Climate change affects everyone, everywhere. The good news? We still have time to make a difference if we act together now.
So it's an exact 1 minute video as we wanted it to be. But there are a few things that have to be mentioned here. All the footages, images were taken from iStock. We have the watermark over there. Also have the watermark of InVideo along with the username of the profile that you're using. And you also have subtitles. So it writes a script and then it's an AI generated voice along with the stock images. And this is how you get an explainer video. So AI generated stuff is only the voice, and everything else is just being put together by AI based on the relevance of each stock footage. So this is what you can do here. You can then give feedback here. There are other options as well. This one first, and the second option is to edit the video. And third one is you can also see multiple videos that you have made. So that's what these three options are about. This is the first version of the video that we had made. So if you edit and download, you will see more versions here. So I'll go in edit. and you can give a command to edit the video. These are a few examples of the command. Make the subtitle font bigger, make this chapter half as long, it's too wordy. So what I noticed was a few of the stock images were repeated. Now I will ask it to not repeat any stock footage. Let's see if it can edit according to my prompt. That's the option that I was talking about. You are in edit video right now. It's called as the magic box. This is the gallery mode where you can see all of them. And first one is that video itself that you can watch in theater mode. It is checking for repeated stock footage and replacing duplicates with unique stock clips. This may take a moment. So you'll see all the steps that it is performing here. We swapped out repeated stock footage, so every shot now is just a unique clip. Let's play this video and see if there is any repeated stock footage in it. Or do I have to choose that video? Let me see. This is variation 0. Okay, I think it's edited in the same video. So let's see.
I'm sure you've heard the news: wildfires, floods, record heat waves. But what's really going on with our planet? Here's the global climate crisis, explained in a minute. Right now, climate change is at a tipping point. 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded, with cities across Europe, Asia, and the US breaking temperature records. Ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland are melting faster than scientists predicted, raising sea levels and threatening coastal cities. Wild weather is becoming the new normal. Think hurricanes in places that never had them before, and droughts turning farmland into dust. But it's not all doom and gloom. Countries are investing in renewable energy, electric cars are on the rise, and people everywhere are pushing for cleaner, greener choices. The challenge: we need global action, fast, to cut emissions and protect the future. Climate change affects everyone, everywhere. The good news? We still have time to make a difference if we act together now.
Now, as you saw, that it did not have any repeated stock footages. So that's good. And what I also noticed was it will not generate a new video of that. It will just edit over the same video. Asking for feedback again. We skip that. And now from here, you can make sure that the editing is more controlled. You can manually choose media. There are different media over here. Like you can see every clip has used certain media. This is a 1 second video, this is a 5 second video, 3 second video. So from here, you can manually search and edit certain parts. Let's say when it said that there is time, I don't want this to be there. The good news, we still have time to make a difference. So I want to replace this with an optimistic stock footage. Now what you can do is you can replace this with either uploaded media, stock media, or generative media. Like I said, generative media is something we as free users cannot use. Stock media, you can search for it. Uploaded media is also an option. So you can upload media into the library from here, and you can choose any file that you want. So that is something that you can try if you have offline files that you want to put in this video. I'll go with stock media, and let me look for optimistic and see if we get something. Or I can look for hope. So you can accordingly choose any media that you want to have. I'll go with something positive. Just choose one that really suits positive vibes. So one thing that I noticed is when you type something, it will choose literal text of that. So this is something that can be improved. When I type positive vibes, I don't want images of positive vibes. I want the theme to be that way. Here you can choose which tools or which sources do you want to use to select the stock media. And here there are a few other options that you can choose. Media info. If I click on delete, it will delete and add blank media to everything. It will delete and let AI decide, or it will delete along with the script. So you can do that if you want to mass delete all the media and choose again. And this is with the media that we have selected. Like if you select each media, it will show for that particular clip of what you can do about it. Let me go for the first one. This is also the timestamp. You can also change that timestamp. You can trim a bigger clip into a smaller clip. So it's more like a basic video editing tool now. Let's say if I make it 2.5 seconds, it will trim it and make it a smaller clip. Now, this is button where I can change the media just by clicking on this. And this media will be changed from whatever has been typed, like for each clip, there is a corresponding text. So accordingly, it will choose. This is an easier option than to manually go and select something. So what you can actually do is you can go back to what we had here and you can change it to something else. There was a one that also showed time because we still have time to make a difference. So accordingly, you can keep clicking on this. I don't think there's a limit to how many you can look for. It will keep choosing from iStock or other sources that have been selected. This one is still okay, climate change solutions. And this is what you can do about it. Also, the audio volume that you want can also be changed. The transition also is there between two clips. You can have jump cut, fade in, auto, or you can also have uh, dissolve. But dissolve will obviously not be for the first one because the first clip has to have that dissolve effect before the second one comes up. Okay, and the audio volume. Now you can also upload your own audio that you want to upload from here. You can record your own voice if you wish to, and you can also use stock audio. You can search for example ocean waves or something. So that's something that you can do. Generate will again require credit, so we can't do that. And you can trim it. You can choose to zoom into certain parts of it, change the frame. Let's say make it 0.8x into 0.5x. So that changes the center point and pushes the clip above or below, selecting the coordinates. The position can also be changed from here. You can zoom in, zoom out, rotate that frame. You can change the color of the background of that frame. Transition, again, you can choose from here. Fit type can be fit, fill, fit with blur, or stretch. So these are a few things that you can edit about a particular media. That's something that can be selected in media properties also. And I don't see an option to change the volume of the audio, though it does show me if I click here, it again opens media properties only. So I feel that is also a bug. So that's something that can be improved there. Let me discard changes. This is the music that was used in the entire video. You can change it to a different stock music, drama. You can also preview them here. And then you click on the replace to have that particular thing. You can select any prompt that you want from there and you can search for audio just like we searched for media. Uploaded music can also be used. You can upload your own music files over here, and script also can be changed. Here, you can change the exact script of the video. 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded. This is where you can change it. You can also add certain points. You can add a text element. Text element style can be title, lower third, or a listicle, and the text in the title that you want to be there. Let's say I write here sample. So what it has done is it has added this, whatever we had typed, sample, it is added to this video over here, and it's only for the part of the script where we had added it, and then it has faded away. So that's something you can do there. That's about the text element. Stock media, this is the media that we are talking about over here. You can add more media here. So when they are saying, I'm sure you have heard the news, you can have two medias as well. And switch to generative will again, you can use generative media, but we cannot use that. Then coming to character change. So right now, this entire clip has only one narrator, right? You can change the speed also, change it to 1.25. Enable avatar is disabled over here. You can't enable an avatar. You can delete, but that something which is not doing anything. I thought it would delete a character. So I'm not sure what's happening there as well. And even if I want to change a character, I'm not able to do that from here. There is only one narrator that is there. You click on the three dots. You can add a chapter before, add a chapter later. So our video only had one chapter previously, right? Now you can add one more. And then just like in YouTube, this particular video that you're watching has multiple chapters that you can see down. Similarly, this will also add multiple chapters to the video. You can duplicate a character, which again, I'm not sure what it is doing. So that's one thing which I have felt that I'm not able to add more characters there. So not sure what that is about. Let me discard changes and go to settings. Overlay preset, you can have a certain effect and styles that you want to have. Change the preset. Transition preset can also be this. So the default transition can be selected here. Subtitle preset can also be changed. You can look at all these other options which are there. Sticker preset, if you want to have any stickers, you can have those as well. Keep it simple if you want, or have none. Text preset, dramatic, plain, minimal, corporate. SFX, okay, this is where I am able to change the volume now, which I was not able to do previously. SFX master volume, you can increase anywhere between 0 to 200. Audio master volume, SFX is basically the background music, and this is the narration itself. And music master volume can also be changed, which includes all the music, whatever is being put. And voiceover master volume is just the narration volume. And media audio master volume is the stock image which may have its own audio. How do you want to have that audio to be? And this is where now I can add characters. Let me add a character narrator 2. Let me have it as a female. Voice description, you can add anything, let's say clear, soothing. Pronunciations, you can add some pronunciations here as well. For example, you can write her, which should be pronounced as here. I'm just giving you an example, but you can have customized pronunciations where a text will be pronounced as something else itself. So this is usually not required unless you have different pronunciations in your local Indian language or any other English that is there. That's something you can try. And I will save changes now. So we go in script, and now let me see if some of these things can be. Now I can choose narrator 2. Now I can apply it. Now if I want to delete, narrator 2 will be deleted, but narrator 1 is also there. So you can delete whatever narration is there from here. So this will not be narrated. But for some reason, it did not happen when I only had one narrator there. So after adding the second narrator, let's see if it has properly applied that. I'll unmute and play it.
But what's really going on with our planet?
So this mute unmute button is also a little buggy. Let me play it from the beginning.
I'm sure you've heard the news: wildfires, floods, record.
Since I had increased the volumes too much, now you can see that the audio has started losing quality because it has been over amplified.
Heat waves. But what's really going on with our planet? Here's the global climate crisis, explained in a minute. Right now, climate change is at a tipping point. 2024 was the hottest year ever recorded, with cities across Europe, Asia, and the US breaking temperature records.
Ice sheets in Antarctica and Greenland are melting faster than scientists predicted.
Raising sea level.
So this is where the volume of different elements in the audio and narrator 2 has also been added. So this is what this tool is about. And finally, when you're happy with this, you can download the video from here. If you want to have no watermarks, you will again have to get a premium. So a watermark video can be downloaded. You need to have InVideo AI branding at the end. Rest of it will require a subscription. Resolution doesn't require a subscription. You can choose 1080p and click on continue. So you can download this watermark video. Now it is rendering this video, and finally it will put everything together, and then it will be ready for download. You can also share it without downloading. So you can just share the URL and people can watch it in the InVideo player itself. Once it's uploaded, you can change it to be private or a public video or an unlisted video. And then you can download it. So if it's private, it only means that it is only for the creators and workspace users, those who are allowed to access this particular workspace. And unlisted meaning you can only share it with people who have been shared a link to this video. So that's what you can do. And you can also change the title from here. And if you click on edit, it can again move and go back to this edit workspace. You can download subtitle, which will require premium, which is an SRT file, subtitle file. And you can also change the description if you want. So this is more of something that people can watch, like you watch videos on YouTube. Similarly, they can watch videos over here if you keep it public. And download button can simply download that. So the chapters can be shown here. This only has a single chapter. This is a basic media player, and for some reason, I don't know why this is entirely white. Something to do with the theme, the dark theme that I'm using has not been applied to this background, which is why I cannot see the white font because the background is white in many places. So these tiny little bugs I have come across in the entire tool, but overall, this is very different and a very good tool. Even for free users, if you want videos, explainer videos, you can always use that. And if you really like it, then you can buy a premium and use it to remove their watermark. These are the plans that they have, annual as well as monthly. And whatever generative stuff is there, you won't be able to use that since it is only for premium users. Even the video that we are just made right now, you have a limit of 10 minutes per month. But right now, what it is showing is all non-generative edits are free till 31st October 2025. So though it is showing this, as far as I know, the 10 minutes get refreshed every month. And they also give one time credit to use generative AI. Once it expires, you can't use it anymore. Storage space, it gives 10 GB of storage. And this is how you can plan and use this tool. There's something called as user generated content ads. So you can hire an actor from here. These are some AI made as well as some real life actors there. So you can have your product being discussed in a podcast.
This is the most adult purchase I've ever made.
You can have Ryan's podcast talk about your product.
Fun fact, your brain decides if it likes a video in
You can have Walking with Amy as she pitches her product.
I'm Amy, walking through your feed and thinking.
So I'm not sure whether these are AI generated. I mean, I do feel that they are.
I'm Amy, walking through your feed and thinking.
Because the speech and the lips are not syncing properly.
This started as a joke,
but it's kind of iconic now.
Because we no longer live like
This is how you can create that. You can also have scroll stoppers where they say stop scrolling, right?
Hey, my name's Elena, a seasoned.
So these are more of social media advertising, aggressive advertising that we talk about. These are the actors that they have.
Hey there, welcome to InVideo AI.
And this is how and where you can also become an influencer. So if you have your own profile here, then you can start getting paid every time someone uses your avatar to make UGC ads. So let's say I can select anyone, and again, it will require credits. So not for free users, but just to give you a glimpse of how it works. You can add a product or a brand, you can type about it and select that AI actor to endorse that for you. Use only generated clips, generated images, or only stock media. You can add background music, language, subtitles, the watermark text that you want to have, the music preference, the script style. Just what we did for the explainer video, you can do for this UGC ad also. So this is a very unique feature that I saw, though I do have question marks about the copyright claims. Like if these are AI generated avatars, it's okay. But if these are social media personalities whose content has been used to make an avatar of them, I'm not sure whether or with their permission. So that's something that premium users can explore. I have not gone into the depth of it since I don't use premium for this tool. You can make explainer video. You can create YouTube short also with this just by giving it a topic. You can paste your script here instead of they generating a script for you. And workflows, it's basically the templates that it has for you. Animated videos, generated films, ad and marketing videos, UGC ads, faceless videos, and the topics that are there. And you can also clone yourself. So you have to upload 60 seconds of your video. And you have to say that I give InVideo permission to clone my avatar in this workspace. And these are the few instructions that it has. So you can save your own avatar and then keep using that avatar to make different videos. This is how you can drag and drop files. This is something you can try called as Express Avatar. So let's look at a few miscellaneous things like workspace settings. You can change the workspace name. You can change your own handle. You can enable beta features if you want to use them. It will give you early access to a lot of their experimental features. If multiple people are collaborating in the same workspace, You can enable it so that you can see their cursor also. Default export visibility, what should be the default? Should be private, let's say. You can add members. There are total 3 seats. So this is where you can add people in your own workspace. This is where you can buy a subscription. This is the users that I showed you before. This is your profile, your username, your full name. You can connect your Discord account as well. You can click here and become an influencer. And you can start making videos for InVideo. And then you can get paid for it. So that's how this goes. And if you want to delete your account, you can delete it from there. So this is about InVideo AI. My verdict for this tool is that it is very unique because you can use stock images and stock videos to make explainer videos and UGC ads and other things. The downside of this tool is that none of the generative media features are currently available for free. I feel if they have a freemium model where there are a certain number of credits which refresh every month, and for users who just want to try a tool or have very small application where they don't need a lot of credits, if that happens, then this will be a very powerful tool because then you can make UGC ads and videos and explainer videos which don't have any copyright issues because it will be AI generated. That can be a game changer for InVideo. So that's it in this video. If you have any comments, you can put it in the comment section. And to watch more videos like this, stay tuned to Tools to Upskill.